Happy Friday, time for a little weird Wall Street. That's Matt jumping in the shot.
We're getting a little closer.
We're getting crazy.
I want to be closer, a bigger part of the group.
Of course you do. Lindsay's only here for another 12 hours, and then she has to go back to London.
That's a travesty.
I know it is.
Guys.
Hopefully she'll be back. All right, Harvard may be one of the most respected universities in the country, but last spring, some of its students may not have acted quite so honorably. Around 125 enrolled. Introduction to Congress class. That's a little complicated. They are now under investigation for allegedly plagiarizing and inappropriately collaborating on the final take-home exam. It's the latest academic misconduct scandal. And by the way, it's the largest in the school's history. Students could face having to withdraw for a year. But I don't know. Think about it, guys. Collaborating to find solutions to government. Maybe there's a lesson there that the Congress itself could...
Maybe plagiarism is part of the introduction to Congress class, right?
Maybe it's a prerequisite
some of the most
for Congress.
famous congressmen have been...
We have to move on because mine's better than yours.
All right, let's hear it.
The famous Saturday Night Live sketch, More Cowbell, came to fruition at Ryerson University this week. Students in Toronto set the Guinness World Record for the largest cowbell ensemble. In the 6th annual attempt, over 1,000 students shattered the record previously held in Switzerland. They shook blue and white bells while a local band played a rousing rendition of 1976 Blue Oyster cult hit Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
I'm disappointed because they're shaking the cowbells and not hitting them.
As opposed to hitting it. Yes, you are absolutely right, Linzie Janis.
And they don't have big bellies hanging out of their
It's interesting that you mentioned this today because I just realized, or I just found out from some sources at the New York Stock Exchange, traditionally before a 3-day weekend, the traders will whoop whoop, and at the end, one of the traders rings a cowbell. Well, one of the major media outlets that's very prominent on the New York Stock Exchange floor has complained to NYSE management that it disrupts their interviews. So they have canceled this decades-old tradition of whoop whoop.
Cool.
And no more cowbell. They banned cowbells from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange because of a travesty.
And by the way, whoop whoop whooping, literally the guys go whoop. And it's deafening. It is deafening at 3:33 and 33 seconds ahead of the 3-day weekend. Deafening.
It was. No longer. That's the last. No more shoe powdering, no more crazy hats, no more whoop whoop. It's
sad. Sad.
All right, if you haven't had enough of this song,